Hi, it's Ginny.
Hello.
I was actually gonna do it from Ginny. Hello, how are ya?
Oh,
It's an Australian way of saying hi.
How you going?
How you going, mate?
How you going, mate?
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Australia.
Australia.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Queens.
I'm Ginny.
Kayla.
I'm new.
So today we're gonna do the pronunciation difference. Actually, we're gonna do like two parts. The first part is gonna be about how we call the same stuff in a different way, and the second one is gonna be how we pronounce the same thing differently. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you get it? You're like, and then just thumbs up.
Smile and wave.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
You'll get the idea when we start. I think we should introduce like where we're from. So May, I'm from South Korea, but then we basically learn American English, I think. But then like some stuffs are kind of mixed up. But I think usually like I know stuff in American English. What about you, Kayla?
I am from Vancouver, Canada.
And then I'm just like from England.
Yeah.
There's no kind of cool city. I mean, there's London, but I'm not from London, so I'm just from England.
So, first of all, start.
What do you call it?
My mind is
Oh my god!
Every time! I knew that was gonna be something.
Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna edit it out.
Eggplant.
I can't believe this. I probably would say eggplant too. Eggplant.
Aubergine.
A what?
What?
Aubergine.
That's not right.
Okay, well, it is.
Aubergine?
No.
A virgin?
Oh my god, stop!
Aubergine. Aubergine.
To me, it sounds like a aubergine, like a chin, but is it big chin?
Aubigene. I don't know.
Alright, the second one.
Sandwich.
Would you actually call it sandwich?
That's a sandwich. Like a grilled sandwich.
Oh, grilled sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's a toasty. Like ham and cheese toasty.
For me, like in Korea, we would probably call it toast. Just toast. But then, like,
Even if it's not filling?
yeah, we would just call it toast,
So
I
it's like
guess. It depends on what you put inside. Like, we're probably just BLT toast or like tuna toast, something like that. We just don't call it like toasty or something. So when I first started working in an Australian cafe, I was like so confused because they were calling it toasty. I thought they were trying to make it sound cute. Like, I actually did, because the cafe's concept was like a bit cute stuff. So I thought, oh, they were just calling it toasty to make it sound cute, to sell it to kids.
Toasty, just because it gets toasted.
Then you should call it toasted.
Doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it really?
Yeah,
Mum, can I please have ham and cheese toasted?
Yeah,
No.
it makes more sense to me.
Can I
Though.
have a ham and cheese toasty, please?
Well, it sounds like a kid like
Maybe.
Kids talk.
Maybe it's kids talk and no one
Yeah.
kind of questioned it and
Yeah.
changed it. And then, like, it's just kind of gone on and on and on.
Yeah, you just use the same word even when you grow up.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe like the UK and Australia is just kids
Baby
all the
talk.
time. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just baby talk the whole time.
Alright, the next one.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Candy floss.
I think for me, it makes more sense to call it cotton candy because in Korea, we call it 솜사탕. 솜 means cotton and 사탕 means candy. So,
I like that name better.
솜사탕?
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling it that.
It literally means cotton candy in Korea. So, like, when you say candy floss, you can't floss with the candy floss.
I don't know why we call it candy floss. I can't tell you. I don't know where it's come from. I would always go, Mum, can I have some candy floss? And she'd be like, no, it's bad for your teeth because it's just for the sugar.
But then floss is something that's supposed to be good for your teeth.
So it's like false advertising. That's like saying vaping gives you 5+ years to your life. It's just literal false advertising. Candy floss. It's like that should be like a floss that's like candy flavored, but it's like, you know, when you floss, it's like, oh, this floss kind of tastes like watermelon, you know, but that's not what it is. It's doing the opposite effect.
Yeah.
So technically, you could press charges.
I know, guys. They call it They call it fairy floss in Australia.
Yeah, when I started working in the candy cafe, I saw them selling with a name of candy floss. No, fairy floss. I knew that in UK you call it candy floss, but I didn't know that they call it a fairy floss here. So at first I thought it's probably like a specific product name. Like from the specific brand. I thought like they probably call the same candy floss in Australia, but they only just named the specific product fairy floss to make it sound cute again. I'm like, oh, they like to make food sound cute.
I don't know why it's fairy floss. I don't know why it's candy floss. To be honest, even like for me as a Brit through and through, cotton candy does make more sense.
Yeah. Amen to that.
Sorry to my fellow English people.
We all have come to a common ground. This is a very good moment.
I'm not sure if you're gonna have this common ground after this one.
Cucumber.
What? No, it's zucchini.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. That's why I was trying to peek, but you're like, don't peek. This is why. Can you edit that out where I say cucumber?
Alright.
She's gonna edit that out. Thank you. Zucchini.
Yeah, I would probably call it zucchini too.
It's a courgette.
That's French.
Is it?
That sounds French.
Yeah. And I think aubergine is French too.
But you're British.
No, British take everything, don't they?
They do.
What?
They really do. Taking all the visas.
Oh my gosh.
Pepper.
Pepper? Just pepper?
Pepper.
Really?
Bell pepper.
Yeah, it's just a pepper.
Bell pepper?
No.
Just pepper?
Yeah, just pepper.
But the pepper is like the pepper, the thinner ones.
Pepper?
No, that's a chili.
Oh. I actually didn't know.
That's a pepper. And then like the long thin ones are chilies.
Because like in Korea, like even when we speak in English, we call those ones peppers, the thin ones peppers, and this ones we just call it paprika. Paprika.
There's paprika.
Isn't that like
Paprika.
a spice?
That's the orange spice, right?
I don't know. We call it paprika.
Oh.
My whole life I thought it was paprika, and then when I was doing au pair, the host mom was calling it capsicum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Aussies call it.
They call it capsicums. Yeah.
And they call like cantaloupes rockamelons, which is really weird.
Cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe melon.
Cantaloupe?
Yeah.
It's a rock melon.
They call it like a rock
What's
melon.
rock melon?
Oh.
Rock melon?
It's like looks like a rock. It feels
That's
like
just
a
a
rock.
melon.
No,
We just call them melon.
Oh.
What is the normal melon then?
Well, you get like loads of different types.
I think we just call it melon.
Oh.
Melon, watermelon. So you both call it bell pepper.
No, I just call it pepper.
Oh, right.
I won't say bell.
We call it just usually like if I'm having I'll be like just pepper, but like if you're like just like if you have like an actual like pepper and like pepper,
Chili.
No, like a pepper, like you know, like salt and pepper.
Oh.
Like
okay.
and like we have like and then if you have like a pepper beside it, then it'll be like pepper, bell pepper. But like regularly we just call it pepper.
Oh.
Like grocery stores, it'll ring up as pepper.
Really?
Yes, queen.
I think we're like all of us are on the same page with this one.
Coffee.
No. Americano.
Coffee.
Really?
Yeah, we call it
Just
coffee.
Americano? You call it coffee?
It's a coffee.
Yeah. I call it coffee too.
What about Americano? Like there are different types of coffees.
But we don't like.
Yeah, the only time I'll specify like what coffee is if it's a latte or a flat white or mocha or something. But
So-
that is just coffee.
So if you just say coffee, it means Americano?
Yeah, I think so.
What? I'm so shocked. You too?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought all of you was gonna say Americano.
No.
I thought only
No.
Australians call it long black.
Oh. But if I wanted just like an iced coffee, it would be iced coffee, and it'd be like an iced long black coffee.
Yeah. That is so expected. So when we say coffee, we mean coffee in general. So it can include like all the latte, cappuccino, Americano and stuff. So like, for example, like if I ask you, do you want to have coffee? And if you say yes, I would ask you again, like, which coffee do you want to have? But it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another question. So if you just go to a cafe, Canadian cafe, English coffee, and if you just ask the staff, can I have one coffee? Do you think you're gonna get the iced one or the hot one?
If you don't specify, it's usually, at least in Canada, it's hot.
Like in the UK, it's like straight up hot.
Yeah, I think it's the same in Australia because I was working in a cafes. But in Korea, like if you just say, order something without mentioning if it's hot or cold, you probably get a cold drink.
To be fair, like I always order cold drinks, but like in the UK, it's pretty normal to just have like a hot drink.
I think it's more like default as a cold drink. So if you just order some drink without like specifying, default is cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like if it's summer, like it's 100% like 98% cold drink.
Wow.
If it's winter, like if you just order like Americano, they'll probably like ask you if it's hot or cold.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I worked in Korean coffee like right before I came to Australia. But then I worked there for 2 months and literally like no joke, like for 80% of orders were ice Americano.
Oh, wow.
Korean people love ice Americano. We even call it like have a short name for it. It's ice Americano, right? So we call it AA. Makes sense? Is Americano,
like
so it's
it.
AA. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, but you need to like separate the sound, like not you just say Yeah,
I like that.
So if you just go to a Korean cafe, like, can I have one they'll just give you one nice
I'm
Americano.
gonna try that here.
They will probably like look at you like you're nuts.
I'll just tell them in Korean. That's how I say it. Yeah.
If you talk to Korean that way, they'll probably understand.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. But like they'll kind of be confused because they know you're not Korean.
But how do they know that? That's like them assuming.
They'll probably like ask you to confirm, but like if I go to a Korean person and order even in Australia, they would understand what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. But like if you do it, they will be kind of confused. Like it's a Korean term, like how does she know it? You know?
I'll just, I have my ways.
Yeah, I have a Korean friend, responsible Korean friend. Okay, so the next one, just in general.
Candy.
Sweets.
Candies. But I think I heard that Australian they call it lollies.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general.
I asked the Woolies store employee where I could get the lollipops, and he led me to this section.
Yeah, I mean for me it's the same. Like when I say lolly, I feel like lollipops.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same. So I'll say like a lolly. Oh, can I get a lolly, please? And then they're like, yeah, sure. There's like a whole section over there, and I'm like, not quite. I'm looking for a lollipop.
Yeah.
And these are all sweets that you've given me. So yeah, sweets.
Yeah.
Sweeties.
Yeah, sweeties. What about a place that sell all of these candies?
Candy store.
Sweet shop.
I heard that like in American Canadian English, you put store at the end, and in UK you put shops at the end.
Sweet shop.
Yeah, UK and Australia.
Yeah, Australia will call it a lolly shop.
Yeah, shop.
Car.
Yeah, car.
Why did I get it? Oh, they said like in America they call it automobile, and in UK they call it motor car. Is it true?
Yeah, but like that's only if you're like really old. If you're old, you might call it a motor car. Like if you're like 90, but
90.
yeah, like
Still
old.
living by 90.
I don't know. We have a high living rate.
People actually call it motor car. Elevator.
What she said, elevator.
It's a lift.
Yeah, isn't it lift in Australia too?
Yeah, they
right?
call it lift.
Australia.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities between Australia and
Yeah.
the UK,
Yeah.
apart from zucchini and aubergine.
Next one. Oh, truck.
Truck.
It's a lorry.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's a lorry.
Lori.
A lorry.
Lori sounds like a human
name.
name.
I know someone named Lori. She doesn't look like that.
It's a lorry. Like, you don't want to get
Lorry.
stuck between a lorry on the motorway.
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 What's
Like a
motorway? Highway.
It's a motorway.
Only for like motorcycles.
No. A motorway.
This wasn't even in the list. I didn't know that you call it motorway.
Yeah.
Motorway.
Right.
Motorway.
No. So anyone's allowed on there, just cars and motorcycles?
Yeah.
That's
It's
illegal.
a motorway. It's not a highway.
Or like,
So if you say motorway, it's just a normal
Motorway is like the-
all of this kind of
No, this is just a road.
What's motorway?
Motorway is like the tolls here. You know, you get the
Tolls?
toll into the big roads,
Uh-huh.
and you normally have to do like 80 kilometers on it. And
That's called highway.
here, oh yeah, but I called it a motorway.
Oh. But can motorcycles go into highway?
They can in Australia. I think
In
they can
Korea,
the
they
UK.
can't.
really, same Canada, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
In Korea, like highways only for the cars.
Where do the motorcycle people go? Do they have to like fly or what?
They don't go anywhere. No, they just like stay in the city.
Oh,
They
that's
don't really
good.
they can't take the highway. Yeah, I believe. I've never saw a motorcycle.
But that's
on a
good though,
highway.
actually. That's actually smart because accidents. Because if you get hit, in a
it would be
motorcycle, it's
safer.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Next one.
Oh,
Cookie.
cookies.
right. So technically, this is a cookie, but if we're going over like the whole thing, it's a biscuit.
Yeah, I heard that.
Pants.
Pants.
I say trousers, but if you ask my mom, who comes from Liverpool, she'll say pants.
Oh, does it depend on the
So
city?
it depends on the city, depends on what type of dialect you have. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When I first learned English, I don't know why, but like every time someone said trousers, I thought it was a shirt.
That's how I felt about thongs. You know, flip flops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They call it thongs here.
Thongs.
In Canada, thongs is like something you wear for sexy time.
Oh.
Yeah, when someone asked me, they're like, "You don't have thongs?" And I was like, "What do you mean I don't have thongs?" So I was like, "The fuck?" But they meant they were referring to flip flops.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Parking lot.
It's a car park.
So when I hear the word car park, what I imagine is like there's a big park and cars running around there, like having fun in the park.
Little kids.
Yeah. So it's like a nice park for all the cars. So they're like having fun, like, yay, we're in a park.
The cars park there.
Oh! I get you. Gas station.
Gas station.
Petrol station.
I heard that like in Australia they call it petrol station or service station.
Servo.
A trash can.
Garbage can.
It's just a bin.
This one will probably be on the same side. Do you know what I...
Yeah, I know.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Mackey's.
What? Mackey's?
Mackey's. It's a McDonald's, but you'd never say I'm going to McDonald's. You'd go and go to Mackey's.
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 In Australia they call it Mecca,
Macca's.
right? Mecca's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backyard.
Backyard.
It's a garden. It's a garden.
So
they
when
go out-
you say a garden, it doesn't sound like a something in the back of the house. It's just like a normal
You
garden.
just kind of assume that it's in the back of the house.
Like when I say garden, it seems like Royal Botanics Garden kind of garden.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Apartment.
Apartment.
Flats.
And in Australia they call it unit.
No, I don't know actually.
Yes.
Like when I was looking for this one, I called the real estate and asked them, like, can I go see the house? And they were like, it's not a house. Because like in Korea, we call all of it generally house. Like home, we call every home like house.
Like,
Does it make sense?
Every building is a
Yeah, we
house.
just call it
Yeah.
house. So at first I asked her like, can I go see the house? And she was like, it's not a house. I was like, what do you mean it's a house? Like I was so confused for like, we actually had the conversation for like 3 full minutes. But then later I found out they call it unit. So like when you say house, it's like a really separate house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's probably just Konglish then, Korean English.
Yeah. Fries.
French fries.
Chips.
When you say chips, it's like potato chips, like Smitties.
No, that's crisps.
Crisps?
That's crisps.
Oh, what would you call like Smith kind of stuff?
Smith? Who's that?
Like Pringles, Smith.
Oh, those are chips.
Yeah, that's what we call chips.
No, they are crisps because they like crisp in your mouth.
And you call this chips.
And that's chips.
This one. Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet roll.
I heard that like in UK, some people call it loo roll.
Oh yeah, the loo roll.
The loo, I love that name.
It actually sounds a bit cute.
Going to the loo, mate.
Maybe this one. Bathroom, restroom, toilet.
Bathroom, washroom.
Bathroom, but depending on like what kind of situation you're in, you can either say toilet or you're going to the loo. And pop into the loo.
Pop into the loo, mate.
Into the loo.
Burger King.
Burger King.
Burger King.
And in Australia?
Hungry Jack.
Yes.